Hello, hello, my lovely and wonderful punks. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. Our baby boy, the defect, is alive. He's alive. Claw is law. uh, yeah, the Slay the Sapphire 2 early access trailer just dropped. Game's coming out on May 5th, and I am 100% going to be going very hard on Slay the Spire when it comes out. I'll find the money somehow. um, yeah, I'm very excited for it. It looks super cool. Defect is back. They've got multiplayer now, which is really cool. Um, and yeah, I I get the vibe from the trailers that enemies will just kind of scale based on how many players you have in the game, which will be cool, so that you're not locked into having to do either the single player or 4 player, the way a few other roguelike deck builders are. I mean, Across the Obelisk had the option to just like split the characters among however many players you had, but this looks like it's going to scale based on how many people you have to play. It'll be cool if it goes all the way up to 5, since there's 5 characters at launch. But yeah, it looks great. I'm really excited. But that's not what we're doing today, since it's not the future yet. We're going to be doing more Ghost Trick. I do have some things that we're going to be doing next week. But I'm not sure how far I am in Ghost Trick, so maybe some of these will be waiting. But I wanted to get it out there. We'll be completing Ghost Trick. We've got that mecha roguelike that I've been gifted. I need to figure out how to make it work, but I'm going to try to do that probably on Sunday, just so that I can have it done. We got I went ahead and I wanted to get it before it went off of sale, so I went ahead and got the DLC for Lil Gator Game, which honestly to me looks like it could have been a sequel, and they were afraid of making it a sequel, so they made it a DLC. Or maybe they just were like, we really want it to connect to the overworld, so that's something I'll be playing hopefully next week. Then yeah, when Slay the Spire comes out, I'll be doing that. And Scarlet Hollow's update is tomorrow, so I'll be doing episode 5 of Scarlet Hollow sometime soon as well. If I'd known all of this stuff was coming out, I would have picked a shorter game than Ghost Trick, but we'll weave all of that in around Ghost Trick. And I do want to complete this game, so. It feels like we're about 2/3 of the way through, but I can't say for certain. Also, I have knockoff Cheez-Its extra toasty. They taste 100% like smoke and burning, but I'm hungry. So I'm going to be snacking a bit as we stream. I will try not to make any gross mouth noises for you guys. And hello, Neo, you were first. Hello, Mischief, thank you for the care package. I just had some crackers, but I'm going to have some drink. Hello, Sammy, thank you for the 115 stream streak. That's crazy. Know what else is cool, Miv? My mom. I don't know. What is cool, Sammy? Me? Ah, hell yeah. I like how completely unstylized the trademark is. I wonder if that's like part of the law of trademarking, that you have to use the same font for the TM. I don't know, actually. It rained today, and I'm hoping that means that the humidity will drop over the weekend. But I don't know. It also got very sunny briefly, and I was like, yay, it's sunny! And now it's gray again. Chapter 10. Hold on, we can check real quick. How many chapters does this game have? Looks like 18, I think. Because there's an achievement for clearing chapter 17, and then there's an achievement right after it for cleared ghost trick. So there's either 17 chapters and an epilogue, or 18 chapters. And I would imagine people would at least play through the epilogue, so probably 18 chapters. Always baffles, like, I can understand a fall off from like the early achievements or even the middle achievements, but it always gets me when someone is like, there's like a drop in percentages as you get to like the very end of a game's achievements, and I'm like, you're almost to the end. Why didn't you finish it? Train. Let me have a little drink while the train plays here. All right, thank you, the anonymous gifter who gifted 5 subs to the community. Gifts to Scorpia, Neofox, the Ghost P, Dairy SB, and Creative Minds. Also, hi Scorpia, how you doing? I don't think I've got any of my mods around, so while we're here. Everyone make sure you go and check out Scorpia. She's a super cute Scorpion VTuber lady. Was I able to save Jowl or not? Or it's Jod, I think. Jod. We got Jod out of the prison, but then Calabella was immediately there with a gun. He didn't shoot him. He said he's taking him back in immediately. But we stopped the execution, and now we are off to Lynn, who is at the Justice Minister. It's right there on the screen, Miblia. To the Justice Ministers. You've been lurking in my chat. You're just taking the day to day. Yeah, well, thank you for lurking. Always appreciated. At least he's not dead on the outside. So dead on the inside, though. Assignment to stop the execution has ended in such an unsatisfactory way. I decided to go see Lynn at the Justice Minister's office. Detective Jowd's story about the other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynn about it? I just don't know. Gotta show you the love. Aww. Appreciate it, Scorpia, very much. This time, Lynn isn't dead. Thank God. Oh wait, hold on, wrong place. This time, Lynn isn't dead. Thank God. But the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. Quick time. Ah, there's a dead guy. Flag. Oh, we can flap the flag. Hell yeah. But let's go connect to her brain first. Oh, right. I always forget this. I have to hit talk after the connection. The, like, wiggly line just, like, makes me think, oh, hey, we're doing it. Ink! What kind of greeting is that? I mean, I know I'm a ghost and everything, but... Well, and? How did it go? Was Detective Jowd still alive? He'd already been executed by the time I got there. I did manage to save him, but... You did? Oh, I'm so glad. Wait a minute, you said but? I explained the stuff so that you don't have to read it all again. Told Lynn about my adventure at the prison. About the other murder too, though I could not bring myself to tell her. Inspector Cabanella arrested Detective Jowd? Can't believe it. Yeah, I feel the same way. Can't believe that wherever I go, somebody's always dead. Either you or someone else. Sorry about that. So who's lying on the floor there? Oh, you noticed him, did you? That's the Justice Minister. The man who signed the order to carry out Detective Jout's execution. He was already dead when I got here. So any of you called for help in that case? I guess so. But I'm wanted, remember? For murder? I was hoping we could save him without me getting caught. We, eh? Ah, boy. Hey, can you hear me? He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious. You rescue him now, while he's still unconscious? Instead of talking to him, I bet it'll be faster to just see for yourself what really happened. Yeah, I bet you're right. Back we go then, to 4 minutes before his death. Rewind time. Thank you for the hype train of 5 gift subs. Oh, it's this guy. Tammy, you know what that means. We might see his bitchy wife. Emma! Oh, excuse me. What? All right. I'll do as you say. I don't remember the voice I was doing for him. This is terrible. Why doesn't she answer? No. Oh. Did he just have a fucking heart attack? Medicine. Water. This is why you have to have your desk set up nice and clean, so that you can reach your life-saving medication and water. Dead. I am really... Twitch seems to have rolled out a new filter system, and it filters fucking everything. I really, really wish that it would implement, like, basically every other website where you can choose what to have filtered in your chat. Like, it doesn't catch when some random asshole shows up in my chat and starts calling me a slur. But, ooh, can't say someone's a bitch. Like, come on. Such a foolish man. Ah, he's awake now. Oh, he woke up. He's a contradiction. A contradiction. Turned yours off because you were annoyed by it? Oh, can you turn off the new filter thing? I hate these updates. I'm going to pause for a second and see if I can turn that shit off. Let's see. Where is it, Scorpio? Do you know? Sorry for the delay, everyone. I fucking hate this. My channel is listed as 18 plus. I can handle being called, someone saying the word bitch. I can handle being called a bitch. Under community? No. Settings. Here we go. Moderation. Okay, yeah, the only thing I have auto-modded is discrimination and slurs. Bitch is not a slur. Alright, I'm just turning it all the way off then. I'll just, if someone comes in and says a slur, I'll just ban them. Yeah, I don't. The only things I had blocked were discrimination of disability, sexuality, and race, ethnicity, and religion. I don't know why religion is wrapped in with race and ethnicity. That seems stupid on Twitch's part. Okay. All right. Cool. Is that saved? Okay, I'm gonna hope that that's instantly saved. MILF is being hidden. MILF is for some reason discriminatory slur language. I hate you, Twitch. I hate I hate CEOs. Yeah. Someone at Twitch has strong protective feelings opinions about MILFs. Yeah. Like, just give me like starter packs of words that I would like banned. A contradiction. Turnabout. You're so right, Mazel. Contradiction. The more we search for the truth, the further into a dilemma we fall. The world of men is steeped in contradictions. If we choose this, we can't have that. The man tries to have his medicine bottle and water pitcher too, he loses both. I don't know. To me, it looks like you could have had both those things just now. He didn't know the truth about the world. That's why he died. Such a foolish man. Or maybe I should say a pathetic man. A dirty, naughty boy. A stinky little man. That's a more fitting word. I don't think this guy gets it yet. That the foolish and pathetic man is him. Some, maybe you'd like to fund? What would you like to fund? Is that what they call a contradiction? Oh, Phoenix Wright Writers. By the way, what's your name? Just call me a seeker of truth. My video game habits. I appreciate it. Do you have me on Steam? If you have me on Steam, feel free to buy me games. I will stream games that are bought for me, or I will try to. Had skipped that one, didn't he? Also, you guys can give me money on Kofi. I'll mostly use that for food, but I occasionally use it for video game. No need to think too hard about this one. All I have to do is get his medicine to him. Pretty simple. There's one more thing that concerns me. What was that telephone call the Justice Minister got all about? It was right after that his health took an instant downturn. I've never seen such a foolish, pathetic, strange, stinky, yucky, dumb booty-headed man. You better stop there. Emma? Oh, excuse me. Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister. Oh, it's her. All right, one sec. I'm gonna try and finish off these Cheez-Its. We can enjoy this saucy music together. And then a drink. Cheez-Its consumed. Cheez-Its consumed. Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister.
Who's this? How did you get this number?
We have your daughter.
Who is this? Emily's tutor?
You dumb fucking shit. Would a tutor call you at this hour?
No.
I'll say it one more time. We have your daughter.
What? My daughter? Is she alright? Tell me she's alright.
Hear for yourself.
Papa, help! I'm going to be killed.
What do you want? What are your demands?
I believe we already made our demands known the other day.
So it was you.
You complied. Has the execution been carried out?
I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because that's my job.
Yes, of course.
They should be contacting me any minute now with the confirmation. There's no need for this kidnapping.
You're very thorough. You do well to remember that. Of course, it goes without saying, we're watching you. If this information leaves that room, you'll never see your daughter again. I trust you understand that.
Don't tell the police. Is that it?
Exactly. All you have to do is your job.
Right. I'll do as you say, 'cause I'm a stinky boy. I'll make sure that the execution's carried out tonight. You have my word.
Yeah, let's go there. We'll get information if nothing else. YMT 2369. Oh my god, hold on. Why is it still blocking it? I turned it off. Bitch Milk traded the daughter in for a better thesaurus. Alright, hold on. No filtering. Done. Okay. Maybe I need to refresh chat. There. Maybe now it'll be updated. The police in this country aren't so easily fooled. No idea word of tonight's deal had leaked.
Papa, help! I'm going to be killed. I hate you, Mama.
Luckily, I managed to arrange it so that the Justice Minister could hear her voice. What's taking the goods so long to arrive? Starting to get concerned. Well, from here I can't reach anything. Ah, she's in the clown room. Interesting. Uh-oh. This woman doesn't show any signs of moving from that spot. I can't use the telephone line either. It looks like I fell into a trap.
All women are like traps. Some are sweet traps. Others are bitter. Don't you understand that?
Okay. Anyway, I think I'd better rethink things here. Alright. Back in time. But now we know that she's not actually there. Right, pretty simple. Post. Phone call. It would be nice if we could skip this. boop bop beep boop bop beep boop bop boop bop beep 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 boop bop 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 beep beep. Lucamine, I think, is the name of the lady from the Pokemon video game that she looks like. I think that might be it. It's been so long since I played Pokemon Moon. I started to play Pokemon Ultra Moon, and then I was like, this is even worse. I like a lot of the setting of the Gen 7 games, but the story is just constantly holding your hand. You don't get nearly enough freedom.
This is terrible.
Kidnapping, eh? Once again, I'm not sure I know the meaning of... I know what that word means, but apparently the cause of the minister's attack. Like how older Pokemon fans want a Pokemon game that's harder. Yeah.
Such a useless man.
The Ultra games came out and were that? Oh, were they? Like I said, I didn't get very far into Ultra because I was just like, oh, I don't want to read all this dialogue again. Bitched about it not being their dream harder game. Oh, yeah, it sucks. I really wish Game Freak would like stop trying to make sure that there's a game every year and instead focus on making a quality thing. Like, if you got to have a game every year, have a spin-off game every year. The spin-offs are fun. Mostly. Some of them are not.
A useless man caught up in a useless case. Why doesn't he understand that? Why is he such a little bitch?
Anyway, we only have 4 minutes here. Better do something about that medicine. This medicine stops the minister's attacks, huh? If I could, I'd spill them onto his desk right now. But unfortunately, can't even open the cap.
A shabby excuse for a man.
Huh?
He wears his important-looking uniform and sits working at his stately desk. But what does he have inside? Nothing! A miserable, shabby excuse for a man! Fucking bitches! I hate him! Kill him!
I think you've already said quite enough. Documents, phone, water. We can examine the water pitcher. Only he could at least drink some of this water. Bad he knocks the pitcher on the floor in the end of his 4 minutes.
Such a stupid man!
Huh?
Once water is spilled, there's no getting it back. Knowing this full well, why do people still spill water pitchers?
On accident, you dumb shit. I don't know. Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Maybe you should keep your things better allocated on your desk. Leading you to a small rant. You hate ROM hackers. Because the fun of Pokemon isn't, oh yeah, the first gym leader will have 6 Pokemon who are all trained perfectly and have relevant items. There's a difference between hard and artificially difficult. See, here's the thing. I like that ROM hackers have the option to go and make the thing that they enjoy and make the thing that their communities will enjoy. It's when they start to reflect that back onto Pokemon that it becomes a problem. I do think a lot of people forget that Pokemon is, first and foremost, a series meant for children. And so the fact that the series seems a little repetitious at times is because it's to a new generation of children every time. But the flip of that is that, in fact, Game Freak is resting on its laurels and not really trying too much. There could be a compromise here, but yeah, hardcore fans are assholes. It does seem like a better way to say it, because it feels like a lot of people who like ROM hacks scream the loudest that the base games need to be like that. Yeah, that is a problem when they insist that the main game should be like ROM hacks. Because, well, then what are you going to ROM hack? You're going to ROM hack it even more difficult. It's you know, there's ways you can make Pokemon more difficult. It's hard to make Pokemon easier. And so if you released a mainline game that was harder by a significant portion, then you'd have that problem. Like, I think a good example of a harder Pokemon game was Pokemon Colosseum. You needed to understand double battles. You were starting at a higher level. You know, there was some challenge to it. I would like to see more games like Pokemon Colosseum as an example of a hard Pokemon game. You know, limited grinding, that's another aspect of it. I would love to see more Pokemon Colosseum games. But yeah, they definitely don't need to go ROM hack hard. That's what we have the ROM hacks for. Emerald. I've never played Emerald, but I hear it's very beloved. Challenge mod of Black and White 2 and the Ultra games are a sweet spot. When Exoids or Gundam. Oh yeah. Okay, buttons. Alright, so we need to flap the flag. I thought that would do something. It doesn't quite get us high enough to hit the fan. We can't do anything with these documents. We could ride the medicine bottle, it'll hit us way over there. Maybe there'll be something over there we can do. I love the way this guy throws a tantrum. Like, yeah, he's having a heart attack, but it's very, very funny. Right, hit me. Uh-oh, here it comes. His worry and anxiety have reached their peak.
Such a disgraceful man!
Please shut up.
One lives his life in fits, he's bound to be plagued by fits. So simple. Why doesn't he understand? Just stop having a heart attack, loser.
I was in a chance to rescue him before now. Not over yet, though. I can't give up. I'm gonna ride the medicine bottle. I don't think riding the water would help. Alright. Yeah. Sword. Arm. Curtain. Oh man. We got like 2 seconds to like knock this back to him, don't we? I don't think swinging the sword's gonna do it. Hanging basket turn. Hanging basket rock. Frame hanger undo. Ah, there's 2 of them. I don't think that's gonna do it either. Just have to get this medicine to the minister. But only a few seconds left. It isn't enough time.
Such a short-sighted man. Happiness escapes us just as we're about to pull it in. We have to grab it while we can. Not only happiness, but dreams, love, and hope too.
Really, someone here is overly naive. There isn't enough time to do anything in this state. I think I better rethink from the beginning.
If he could just get some of that water, he might feel a little better.
Something constructive? Alright. Yeah, that doesn't work. Alright, so we need to make it so that he can get the water, so that hopefully we can get over to the medicine, I guess. So, okay, the question is, how are we going to make sure he can get the water? Maybe by flapping the flag at the right point? At least we're going straight to the heart attack this time. That's good. Alright, fate didn't shift, but we're not being forced to redo things. Is there anything I can do in this moment as he knocks it over? Only he could drink some of this water. That knocks the pictures of the floor at the end of 4 minutes. Okay. I thought maybe that if we were in it, we could bring it back to him. Okay, what can we do? Save the minister, I have to get him his medicine. But as things are, there just isn't enough time.
Such unparalleled cowardice this man has.
Before I get the medicine to him, I think I need to buy some time first. Alright. So maybe I need to find a way to move the water over prior? I'm just not sure what to do, because the only thing we can do is flap the flag. Trying to think of, like, I could possess something while he's, like, panicking, but no. Yeah, I guess let's ride the medicine again and see if maybe if we knock something else over, if it'll help. We can turn and we can rock. Let's try rocking. Okay. That puts a melon on it, which would give us the ability to maybe actually hit it with the sword. It's not long enough. Okay, and there's another one over here. I'm trying to figure out if there's, like... timing arm lift to get curtain. Yeah, we can cross to the other side. I think there's something we have to... The game's telling us we don't have enough time to set up things near the medicine. So I think the game's telling us that we need to figure out a way to make sure that the water doesn't get pushed away to buy us a few extra seconds. But I don't know how we could possibly get the water over to him. So I'm going to think for a second, and I'm also going to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Just taking a nap? Check on you? Pocket size camper, pocket size pumpkin. I'm not small. I was just far away. Also, sorry for the extra bit of weight. Emmy was in the bedroom and was making sure she was okay, but I think it's just she's got. Right, I went and asked, and she's just got a headache. Neri, hi Neri. Let me shout you out because I don't think any of my mods are around. Everyone, go check out Neri, criminal cat girl. She's very cute and a great streamer, and you should check her out. Hi Neri. Thanks for sharing the Lancer Lancer Tactics video. I have a bunch of friends in my server who are big fans of Lancer, and I went and showed it to them. I've never played, but it looks like a fun, cool system. All right. So, yeah. I don't care. All right. I have to run Lancer for me someday. Ah, that would be cool. All right. So, I want to make sure that this guy can drink water so that I have enough time to send his meds back to him. But I don't know how to do that. Part of me wants to be like, oh, I need to get up to this ceiling fan, but I don't think I can. I don't think flapping the flag does anything for me either. I always hit the wrong button. Trying to just like find different positions. But yeah, I don't think we get any closer. What can we possibly do? I think whatever it is, we would need to be able to do it before the meds get knocked. Maybe timing the flap when the water gets knocked over. Maybe. I feel like I don't know how we would get to the medicine then, but we can give it a shot. Maybe if we flap it, we can knock the bottle back his way. Does ghosting to the phone do anything at this point? Can't use the phone lines.
What a befitting group for this man. Huh? Looks stately, but is filled with nothing but useless trash.
In the past, I can only use the line when someone is making a call. Alright, so just being off the receiver isn't enough. So better find another path. Oh, okay, it worked. I don't know what we did exactly, but... Oh. I needed to be in that, didn't I? Okay, well... Yeah, that should help. At least now he's had some water. Still breathing, apparently. Looks far from recovered, unfortunately.
Such a wishy-washy man! Can't make up his mind whether to live or die. That's how he lives his life.
Okay. At least now I've bought him some time to get his medicine. Fate changed. Okay, maybe I don't need to have been in it since we just got the fate changed. I'm gonna sit in it. Mrs. Fate has changed, but the situation seems the same. Can't move anywhere now. Did I miss something? I think I saw a path just for a second while the minister was drinking the water. Maybe I should start over from the beginning. Okay, so yeah, I have to... This is the trick. You have to start over from the beginning. Alright. So, I don't know exactly what I did that stopped it. I'm going to assume it was that I flapped the flag and knocked it back into place because I didn't see anything. I think he needs to have bonked it. There we go. Now we can ride it. And then up into the air. There we go. Spin harder. Beverage. Also, he drank out of the back of the pitcher. That's not how... He has a spout. Alright, now hopefully from the fate changed moment we'll be in the right spot. Fate changed again the second time. Spin harder. Okay, let's do it again. There we go. Paper. Convenient that they all line up just perfect. Alright. Alright, time for the next step. Now about the medicine bottle. The minister is going to make a full recovery. I have to deliver this thing to him. But how is a ghost with no hands or feet supposed to do that? Guess I'll have to use my head instead. Head. I guess I'll have to use my A+ Gluck Gluck game. Alright, I think we go ahead and... knock them... Whoops, no. I was on the wrong spot. Oh, it's still not a lot of time. Alright, yeah. Globe spin, globe turn. And do the frame hanger. Looks like a good move. Okay. Spinning doesn't help. Oh, it does help. Pretty light frame for its size. Sure are a lot of things that can fall down in this room. He's the fallen man! He deserves to have everything come tumbling down on his head. I don't know about fallen man, but talk about him like he's your fall guy. Guess the key here is what order the objects are dropped in. Yeah, alright, I've probably messed this up. That looks really good. If only the medicine bottle was under that swing. Better go flying, but to the wrong side of the room. I'm starting to see a plan here. Yeah, the melon's not big enough. It's so close. We just had a little more reach to it. I think I better look for something else. Okay, so after the fate change. I keep trying to use escape, that doesn't work. Nope. There we go. Alright. Okay. Yeah. I know I need to move the meds. Need to get the globes moved over somehow? Mm-hmm. So, we know that this can be turned around. Maybe I can drop it such that this makes a ramp. Alright, turn it. want to loosen this still. Drop the melon. Okay, I guess drop that. Oops. It was really loud. The end's a lot heavier than it looks. Made out of some pretty thick iron. Wouldn't want to drop that on my foot. I don't have feet, so I guess I don't have to worry. Fun story regarding dropping things on your feet. So I had, I was already at the point in my life where I didn't believe in Santa Claus very much, but the thing that cinched it for me...
I'm gonna spook the skunk now.
The thing that cinched it for me, high specs, that Santa Claus didn't exist is that my dad went to fill our stockings with candy and presents and such. And then we had these big, heavy ceramic stocking holders that are supposed to be heavy enough so that you could, you know, fill the stockings. Dad had filled them too heavy, and one fell off and landed on his foot, between his foot and the stone hearth of our fireplace, and smashed the fuck out of his foot. And that pretty much hard confirmed the way he started screaming that Santa Claus was real. Can I turn the globe as well? We will see in a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this. I've already read that one. Okay. I don't care that he's a fallen man. God. We can turn the globe. Don't know if that helps us. I guess it'll pop out this way instead, right? Interesting. Spoon's pretty light. Once the spoon's dropped, there's no getting it back. Alright, so better think careful about what I drop and when. Alright, so now the sword's not going to be able to hit anything. Can I knock the melon to send... I don't think this is what I was supposed to do, but we'll try it. No, I can't do anything with the melon. I guess maybe I can hit the melon. No. Alright. I don't think this was the solution. Just trying to praise the situation and see if I can figure out what we might have needed to do instead. Oh, the globe's still active. Okay, maybe we can do something here. Okay. That doesn't help. Okay. We want the globe to roll over there, right? We drop the light urn and then the frame, it becomes a ramp. Yeah, it'd be a ramp in the other direction. That might work. We gotta go back to the fate change. Oops. Oh my god, every time I want to use escape to get out of it, but that's not how it works. There we go. Alright, so here we go. I wish it would have saved us here at the medicine. My only complaint about this game is that I wish I could skip dialogue that I've read before more quickly. Alright, so we're going to go across. Up. Turn the globe around. And then spin the globe hard enough it pops out and knocks over the... delicate vase, which rolls a bit further. Weaken this. I should have gotten the other side first. Hopefully I've got enough time. Looks like we've got a decent amount. Up, up. Drop. Alright. Now it's a teeter-totter. Do I need to knock over the heavy at all? No. I want to drop the globe and then I want to drop the heavy. That'll launch the globe, and hopefully the globe will hit the sword. Okay. Whoop. Ghost into the globe. Trick, roll the globe. It falls down. Need to spin the sword. Why do I need to spin the sword? If it rolled away, yeah. I can see what you think. You'd think it would land here and it would roll down, and we would need to hit it with the sword to get it to go up. Is this a Rube Goldberg puzzle game? Kind of, yeah. So the idea is that we died. The game starts with us being dead, and we can do two things. We can ghost, which is move around between special objects. And we can trick, which is make the object move in some way. And so we are trying to solve our own murder and what's going on this very special night. We have amnesia, obviously. We're doing it all by moving things around and trying to move things at the right time. We're about a little more than halfway through the game. So yeah, this is a little slightly more complicated, but it's all been pretty Rube Goldberg-y in that we need to like figure out how to make the objects move to get what we want. We go up. It's by the same people who make the Phoenix Wright games. If you're a fan of Phoenix Wright, which I think I remember you being. I know you've been playing some Phoenix Wright style games. Trick. And we have 4 minutes each time to like save someone's life. There we go. Alright, and then we hit. Bonk. Oh, I probably should have jumped onto that. I think I was in a cutscene.
My medicine!
Yes, eating 50 nitros, that will save me. You have been? You'll check it out? Hell yeah. Yeah. This is a really good game. I've been really enjoying it. Don't take that many pills. 69 pills will cure that artifact. Yeah, no, we're going to have a different heart problem now. There, the minister finally took his medicine. I think maybe he took too much medicine.
Such a greedy man! He's supposed to take 2 capsules with water. Why doesn't he know that?
Aw, cut the guy some slack. There, see? Fate averted. Chapter 10 complete. That took a lot of work.
Hopefully this taught him a lesson. He greatly underestimated his dependence on his medicine. I hope he learned something from the experience. First, know yourself. That is the key to everything.
I think you need to listen to your own advice. Anyway, let's go back to the world of the present. So the Justice Minister is now back to life, but the furrows on his brow are even deeper now. And apparently, our lady detective is the present cause of those furrows.
Look, detective. He was sentenced after a fair trial, and the man himself wants to be executed.
But there's no evidence. All they had was his own confession.
But it was no ordinary confession. It was the confession of an esteemed detective. Stay back! I told you I don't want anyone coming near me.
Minister, please listen to me. I might be able to gather new evidence in that case tonight.
What?
Please just give me a little more time.
I just got a call from the prison. Your death row convict apparently just escaped. Unfortunately, after all this time, it seems he now wants to dodge his punishment. When he's apprehended, his sentence will be carried out tonight.
But when the sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty. Why did you sign the order all of a sudden?
Oh, well, I was simply performing my duty as a justice minister. That's all there is to it. I'm definitely not being blackmailed.
Lynn looks like she's about to rip into the justice minister. I think she's forgotten all about me. I think I'll send her a little signal. Cecil, there you are. Sounds like the minister's being very stubborn. That's right, he is. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all. The minister has to have the execution carried out tonight. He has a very good reason for it. Good reason? I told Lynn what I had learned about the kidnapping. Kidnapping? They kidnapped the justice minister's daughter? Apparently. Oh my goodness. But I've been there. I know it's fake. Tell him it's fake. Still no reason to hurry forward with the execution. Why don't you go ahead and just say that to the justice minister then? Poor man. I hate to do that to him. Howdy y'all, how's the spooky spookening? It's going spookily. Hi Gremlin, welcome in. How you doing today? Oh, by the way, you think you could carry me? Alright, sure. Not very handy, is it? Not having no legs? Sure, it'll be very normal if you carry this giant fuck-ass sword.
What the fuck? What are you doing to that with that globe? Crack me in the head with it?
Oh, this, pay no attention to this. Not to pay attention to it.
By the way, please pardon me if this is a silly question.
Spooktacular? Hell yeah.
Were you talking to somebody just now? But, of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as people. As ghosts, right?
Are you talking about me?
No, there's no such thing. This is a dream. It's nothing but a dream.
Don't you remember me?
Oh my god. My dream is dying in me.
So now I'm a dream, eh? This man. Mr. Minister, we know about your daughter. We also know that she's not actually kidnapped. I went through the phone. I saw it. He was kidnapped, wasn't she? And if the execution doesn't take place tonight, we won't see her again. Almost feel sorry for him. Almost. Your medicine! Your medicine!
I already took all of it. All 69 pills. Oh shit. Fuck shit. Oh god, what am I going to do? The death row prisoner has escaped. He isn't executed tonight. My daughter, my Amelie.
What if that execution isn't the right thing to do? Thankfully, it's a bottle of 655 tablets. Man, if you keep pressing him like that, he's gonna die again. What can I do then? We have to do something about that kidnapping. That I know isn't real. Until we do that, it'll be impossible to get the minister on our side. That's the way I see it. I think I'll start by gathering info on the kidnapping. And the only way I know how. Ghost powers. Boop, 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 boop. I guess it's in case you did think to actually go there. I really should pay the kidnapper's hideout a visit. After all, if we want the Justice Minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery, but I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon a little lady in trouble. Excuse me. I guess I'm in this one for a little while longer. Cleared 11:41 to midnight 10. Boop, boop, boop. Keep playing. Chapter 11, 12:10 a.m. Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of death row prisoner Zhao to be carried out tonight. Lin says the execution's a mistake, and I believe her. So I'm paying the kidnapper's hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction. For example, that it's fake, which I already figured out. Took you so long.
Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had the restaurant surrounded. Took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap.
Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle. You don't hurt yourself.
Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you.
Interesting. It's not the same room, but it's the same setup. Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please.
Yes, yes. Always keep a smile on a lady's face. Right, my dear? There. See that, Beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face too, my dear.
Yes, a wry smile. Going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty.
All right. I'll dream of you until you return.
Why don't you open the trunk for our guest?
I will, Beauty. I was just taking a little breather. All right, little lady. Let me open that trunk for you. Beauty.
Looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped. Something else is bothering me too. Alright, so they had the fake recording, but they were in the process of kidnapping her. Or so they claim. I don't think I've ever been in this room before, but something about it's giving me a strange sense of deja vu. I've seen something like this before. We have a thought? Yeah, we had a thought. Taking something precious to manipulate others. So that's what kidnapping is. Close enough, Cecil. The dirty tricks those without the powers of the dead come up with. However, take the precious thing back, the power vanishes, doesn't it? Now then, see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. Door. Candle burn brighter. Mini stars. Oh, I want to light this on fire because I'm curious. Yeah, fire. Ah, very nice. Can I make it across this way now? Yeah, I can. This one needs to swing. Oh, I'd like to swing on a star. Wee! I can't remember any of the lyrics to that song, or any of the other lyrics to that song. I don't think we want it to spin faster, do we? Candle sconce, suspended shelf, mantle clock. Can I get down? Can we lower this? Not quite. Done. Can't reach the destination from here. Oh, I kind of thought that would be a bigger thing with how the thing reacted. It's fine. I thought that maybe rocking this would help that clock to fall, but I guess not. This is one of those things you light with fire, isn't it? As long as there's light in this room, is something like this really necessary? If something can be lit, kinda makes me want to light it. Need another core to reach the trunk and open it. What if I can create a new core? This way. So maybe we do need to launch that star. I think that's the only thing I can think to do. Go faster. I see. Whoop. We get back across here, and we're going to launch it with the door. Get closer. I don't know if that'll be good enough. Oh, too slow. Camera didn't pan. Alright, there we go. Lower. And then... now we can reach the balance toy and the party popper. Interesting. You guys, my imagination. It's my imagination. Is that all he has to say? If he was any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. But look at that streamer go spinning round and round. How can I make use of that? If I can get over to the fire, light it. Okay. I can't ghost while I'm up. I can pop another thing. Okay, so I'm gonna light the one on fire, and then I need to knock this up to spread the fire. Yeah, same thing. What an amazingly simple fellow. This room, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. Question is, how can I use this to my advantage? Okay. Yeah. Puppies. Using the power of fire. If only Yarny was here. Whoops, wrong button. Cleared the Jumping Poltergeist challenge. Oh, I did 444 tricks. Not quite. When the flame gets really big like this, for some reason, Managed to burn something. Fortunately, everything's just out of the flame's reach. Okay, okay, I think I need to spin the thing faster. Meow. Okay. Not quite. There we go. Now it's on fire. And then make my way back across. Boop, boop. And lower the shade. Alright. And then I need this streamer up into the fire. Doodly doodly doo. Yay, fire. Just my imagination. Everything's just your imagination, isn't it, buddy? Oh, that's not the daughter, that's Camille. Also, that's fucking hilarious. What the? What's going on here? I love how she's immediately like, yeah, chill. This little lady is... This little lady really... Is this little lady really the daughter of the Justice Minister? Here's my imagination. Oh, shit, fuck. What's with the fun book and juice? Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. I wanted to treat our guest well. How about treating me well? Like some bread and milk, please. At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash. Hey, mister. Itchy. Yes, cute little lady. More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask. Have I been kidnapped? Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know. But we just ask for a little patience. Don't say those awful things about this house. Hmm? This house is where I used to live. Bum, bum, bum. What? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. Step on me. Spare on me. What's the meaning of this, beauty? Why here, at this girl's old house? Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location. Oh, I see. It's been empty for 5 years. Apparently nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk? Of course. Now you be a good girl while I'm gone. You just read your book and drink your juice. When you go home. Not quite yet. This dilapidated house was Camilla's old house? What's going on here? What in the world? Why does the little lady have a core of the dead?
I helped out at Lynn's apartment. She didn't have one. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that. It also means somebody else must have saved her. Ask her what happened. Don't forget the book. Look, I wonder what the little lady's reading tonight. Exciting adventure story, maybe? Though she's already getting quite a bit of excitement for one day. Rain! Who's there? Wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile? Aw, Missile saved her. I'm sorry, but I'm not Missile. My name's Cecil. Cecil. My name is Camilla. Camilla. So it is her. I knew it. What happened to me? What is this place? I can hardly tell the poor little thing that this is the land of the dead. Land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead? Ah, fuck. I keep forgetting that people can read my mind. Yet there's no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax. You're not dead. This isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of. You do? Looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. You mind if I ask a few questions about something else? Sure, go ahead, sissy. Ooh, not a good adaptation of his name. Sissy, eh? Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight. I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? Yeah, but I never got there. Now, I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park. What park? I'm sick, park. Smet, it's back. Shortcut to Dead End Drive. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Yeah, Lynn always said. I don't like that park. Scary things happen there. I'm sick park, eh? What am I gonna do? Lynn's gonna be mad. She is? How come? I left it there. The music box in the park. That's right, the music box. The music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Uh-huh. That's where it was. In the fucking tree? I don't know. Where? I'll pretend I don't know. You know. You don't have to humor me. Oh, man, I keep forgetting this. I'm really dumb. So what happened to the music box? It did in the bushes at the park just before it happened. Just before? Ah, just before you were kidnapped, huh? You didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. It's still there in the park. You did well. The music box is in the park. Better let Lynn know. This is your old house? Yep, this is where I lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynn and Missile. Lynn's like a big sister to you, isn't she? Yep, she's a detective, you know. She's a hero. She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the justice minister? My father is dead. Gone. Maybe he passed away? No, that's not it. My dad. He's going to die, and it's all because of me. Oh, is her dad Jowd? What? What do you mean because of me? How would you say that? It's called an execution. My dad is a detective. No way. Don't tell me your father's Detective Jowd. That's right. What in the world? 5 years ago, something really bad happened. A scary dream, but it wasn't a dream. 5 years ago, that murder case. It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working and I was home by myself. Then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. Set up that contraption. I'm home, Camilla. Why is it dark? She set off the fucking gun that killed her mom. I was a real dumb shit. That's why it's happy birthday to you. This is why you don't leave a loaded gun on your wall.
Mom! What's that noise? The fucking fathers... Okay, so this is one thing that always gets me about Phoenix Wright, but is apparently going to be a thing about Ghost Trick too. Is it a thing in Japan that a child committing manslaughter is treated like a murder? It's manslaughter. It's an accident. You don't get this, and a child especially does not get the same punishment, at least in America. I swear to God, if Jowd went to jail for 5 years abandoning his daughter because his daughter might have gotten a manslaughter charge against her. Ah, jeez. Okay. Still can't believe it happened. Was supposed to work like that. I mean, they do deserve a criminal negligence law for having, or a criminal negligence penalty for having a loaded gun on their wall. If you have a display weapon, it should be 1, secured, 2, behind glass, and 3, unloaded if it's a ranged weapon. I know that contraption. I know how it was supposed to work. The poppers in a cake, a birthday message. My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. Yeah, kill me and leave my daughter abandoned. There's got to be a twist here. I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. Told me to forget it. This is all so unbelievably stupid. Like, it's tragic, but like, why is he throwing himself under the bus so hard? I can't believe it. The little lady is Detective Jowd's daughter. I just can't tell her. Can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Maybe this is why Bitch MILF and Anxious Man had a falling out. Feel like the law wouldn't have insisted on anyone being executed for this. Yeah, no, they didn't want to execute Jowd either. He's insisting on it. So there's got to be an additional twist as to why he wants to die. Because why would you actively abandon your daughter in her time of need over something that like wouldn't have stuck anyways? Like, she was obviously a child then. I'm not entirely sure she's an adult now. Oh my god. Okay, there's got to be an additional twist. I'm just going to tell myself there's an additional twist coming. Can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Why was I kidnapped? I want to know. God, I'm fucking stupid. What an idiot. There are no secrets in the ghost world. This is the 3rd time I've said that this conversation. Maybe we better stop talking. It's too dangerous. Sissy, you're not going to talk to me anymore? I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that. Okay, but my daughter is allergic to ketchup. I couldn't live knowing I had I had to change my diet to support me and my daughter. Yeah, he went to prison so he could keep eating ketchup. Okay, bye. I'm going to rescue you now. Just hold on a little longer, alright? Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Yeah, you promised, sissy. Dated the phone book. Where's my bread and milk, you bitch? What took you so long? We traveled the entire town in search for the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. I know that can't be right. We are on a very strict timeline. You at most went down the street. But it's late and all the shops are closed. We're leaving this place right now. What? But he's not here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here? Yes, and he's the one who chose this location. I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of his deal. Be quiet.
Let me out. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong.
Alright, as you wish, Beauty.
I feel it. I sense something here in this room. Somebody there. Can you hear me?
You talking to me?
I can sense your presence, you know. Next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that. Alright, we're leaving.
Pardon me, little lady.
No, her book! Also, her juice probably spilled. Wonder what happened to Missile now? I think the assumption is Missile must also be dead. All of a sudden, I left behind alone. I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. The little lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few facts. Few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about this? I don't think that this is the appropriate music to be playing at this moment if you want it to be heavy. One other thing stands in my mind. I can sense your presence. Some of the kidnappers' final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? Yeah, I imagine Missile's dead, but we'll be able to resurrect Missile. 12:10 to 12:25 a.m. cleared. We got a new drawing. Alright, let's keep going. It feels like I'm completing about 3 chapters per stream, which, if this game ends on 18, would mean that I have 2 more streams of this, I think. Looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. Good old Phoenix Wright style desk smack. No one's had me do stompies for a while. I told Lynn what I had found about the kidnapping. It wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who'd been abducted. The kidnapper had been held up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone. Camilla? Why do they have Camilla? Father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister. I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. Looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. Poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's too much. Cruel twist of fate, I agree. Then there are those other twists too. The kidnappers winding up in and using Camilla's old house as their hideout. No way it could be just a coincidence. Them sensing my presence. Seem to know about the powers of the dead. I just don't understand any of it.
I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back.
Who cares about distance at a time like this, Mr. Minister? It wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying.
Can I believe you? I'm a realist. I'm a centrist who believes that the compromise is in the middle.
You don't believe what we say. See for yourself. Just call home and...
I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer.
She won't?
It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing?
If she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal?
It doesn't prove it. I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me.
Alright, so I jump in the phone, go there, go, huh, everything's fine, and then jump back.
Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make if it's not my daughter?
You're so bad at your job, sir. It's Cabela. Woo-wee! That's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. You miss me, baby? How did you get here so fast? Inspector Cabanella. Aha! I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. What about? The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. I thought you might like to see him, so here he is. That's convenient. Detective Jout? Why do we have guards with glaives? Detective Jout. I'm so sorry, I tried... Know that you're innocent. Just can't prove it. So sorry.
Lynn, please don't apologize to me.
The beautiful love between a teacher and a student. It brings a tear to my eye. Time. Oh, we got a thought and we got text. Lynn doesn't really know that Joud is innocent. Just believes it from the bottom of her heart. The execution and the kidnapping are real threats, and time marches on. Gather information, see if I can't think of something. All relates back to me somehow. I just know it. No, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella? That the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. You're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Joud could never have done such a thing. Oh, come on, baby. I know no such thing. Huh? I know two things to be true, and only two things. One, he was given the death penalty, and two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? That's the case. Why did you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him right back to the prison? I think you only brought him here. Brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? So were all those rumors about you true? The only thing you care about is a spotless record? And is that more important to you than saving a friend? Everybody has a certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby.
That's enough, Lynn.
But Detective Joud.
I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. It has to be this way.
But... it's stupid. Alright. Well, actually, first... yeah, I can ghost into their minds. Sure.
My poor Emily. Is she alright?
Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camilla.
Why is a dream talking to me in my head again?
Wait a minute, Emily? Would that be the Emily next door? Yeah, I think so. I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door.
Oh, not me. My wife! It's, complicated.
Yeah, bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him. Minister's wife ran away from him. Damn, I'm bad at this. Maybe they grew apart? What with him being so busy? Yeah, I bet you're right. It's definitely not that he's this pathetic.
Please stop gossiping about me in my own head.
Won't quit sucking ass. Ah, I can go to the Spears. Let's go talk to Joud. Hey, Joud.
So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand?
Carrying out of your execution tonight.
I had no idea I was so hated. The minister doesn't have to worry. I die, and it's all over. Very simple.
It's not that simple.
Why not?
Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla.
Camilla.
I checked it out for myself. I'm positive.
No, it can't be.
And by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself. What are you talking about?
Listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. When I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight.
Yes, she will! Her father will have committed suicide in order to, quote-unquote, protect her. God, Jowd, you're such an idiot. You're so smart, and you're such an idiot. But capable detective, you see some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll bring her new suffering. Obviously. The only person's pain this execution's going to ease is yours. Is that true, what Camilla said? I like that how many new expressions we're getting in this conversation, though. Why don't you tell us what you know?
To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's, Alma's, birthday. I came from work and she went in first. It stupidly left a loaded pistol on the door. Or on the wall. What was that noise? Looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There's nobody there besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them.
The little lady's mother died right in front of her. That's so horrible.
Told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to do. Made an impossible move.
Possible move. Alright, so I do think that the thing here is going to be that someone else is a ghost, possibly Ray from the beginning, and Ray fucked up the contraption.
It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I convinced everyone of, even me. Tonight you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before.
House dead, right?
That day in that room, hours I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries.
Or it could have just been an accident. Like, I think because of the plot of this game, that it's going to turn out that a ghost made things the way they were. But also, I'm pretty sure you left a loaded pistol on the wall. This is your fault through negligence, but it isn't your fault in this case of this is a manslaughter. This back from work. Welcome home, Thomas. Hope you can get some nice relaxation now that you're home. Maybe not. There are a couple of other people who know about these powers. Not gonna read this. Kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers.
It's no ordinary kidnapping. It's like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. And I'm the only one who thought it was.
Detective Jowd. Still time before dawn. A little anyway. Little? It's midnight. Well, I guess it's 1 a.m. Maybe if we're being really aggressive, we have 4 hours. How about you see this case through to the end before you die?
Camilla was quite a little girl, but she was really good with her hands. She was making a little genius. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about the contraption.
First was, of course, the firing of that gun.
Right, it was an antique gun I had on display for years.
So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design. Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday.
And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid.
Cupid? Yeah, the Cupid turns around so that it lights the wrong thing on fire. It's supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. Which would still have been extremely dangerous, shooting a lit arrow in the hopes that it would hit the party poppers in the right spot. That easily could have led to the house burning down. Somebody made it change the contraption design and then manipulated it.
You know what to say.
Didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla.
It's so dumb.
I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in.
Kind of adjustment.
Gun, of course.
Come to think of it.
There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall. It's not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. Didn't believe what she told me about her contraption. But one thing was for certain. The gun was still smoking.
The gun really did shoot Alma.
I hit the gun before I went to the police.
You hit it.
Put it in a wooden box, gave it to a certain detective.
Alright, so that's going to be what's in the music box, and we're the detective that it was given to. What? You mean...
That detective still thinks it's a music box.
So, that's what's in the box? Oh, okay, never mind. It was to her.
I've got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police, my own pistol.
Ah, if only they knew about rifling marks. Rifling marks are like the fingerprints of a gun.
I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. When I was all done, I turned myself in.
This is still dumb. This is still dumb. I mean, part of it I know is like Japan has these bigger ideals about honor and sacrifice about honor, and I think that's what they're going for with Jowd. But like, unless Japan's laws are that like a manslaughter by a child is equivalent to a jail sentence, then I don't know why Jowd would turn himself in. And especially, like, you could hide the evidence. So you could have just made it be like nobody knows what's going on. You know, there's like I just I can see this plot point in media. I've seen this plot point before where the dad is like, I'm going to go to jail to protect my daughter, but and rightly it's called out as stupid as abandoning the daughter, but like usually it's like the daughter is old enough to be tried and there's a lot of like very condemning evidence, and I just don't think that's here. I really don't think we have like anything that would have implied that the child would have been murdered or have gone to jail. I don't know why he is so eager to be executed. Like, he could have been just like, I'm going to serve my time, even. We're going to hope that there's another twist. We're going to hope that there's another twist to this story, because right now, Jowd just comes across as a fucking idiot who's falling on his sword for nothing. Detective Jowd, is what you told us just now true?
Yes, of course.
In that case, there's still time.
Still time.
Time to solve this case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jowd. And of course, little Camilla didn't do it either. Wife died sad forever. Yeah, exactly. You didn't do it, Detective Jowd. And of course, little Camilla didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm going to prove it. I guess, like, give me a writer line that this because we just made a big deal about how this country hasn't had the death penalty for a long time.
just change the story that they're like very trigger happy about the death penalty. Come up with a different reason why the chair might have exploded, and then Jowd can be concerned that they were going to execute his daughter. For Camilla's sake. I mean, we have to come up with an explanation for why it's taken 5 years, but still, I think why did the chair explode and why has it been 5 years is an easier thing to come up with a justification for than why Jowd be like, oh yeah, kill me, I did it, kill me. That sounds wonderful. Thank you, Detective Jowd. I like this song. Lynn, where's that music box now? In Temsick Park. Camilla left it there. Gun some important evidence. You better go pick it up. Yes, sir. I'll go right now. Cecil, take care of Detective Jowd. Do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side. Yet again, I say, easy enough for you to say. What are all of you talking about? What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate. You don't think he expected a death penalty here? Yeah. I'm just like, what was he afraid was going to happen to his daughter? Even just give us a few lines here, like, I thought that she would go to... I had reason to believe that she would go to jail and she would lose her last innocent years to the jail system. And then you can be like, the country's too eager to jail people. Like, that's the thing in the Phoenix Wright universe. We know that the justice system is very trigger happy. Little change in plans. My daughter's been kidnapped. I can't just go off and die without doing something. But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you, with a special seat just for you, baby. And I guess I better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Camilla in more ways than one. That's all there is to it. I see, my old friend. In more ways than one. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight, as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? You're gonna choke this man with his scarf?
The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement.
As you wish, your excellency.
I fucking suck ass. Please don't bow down to me. And especially not that low.
In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind? Yes, sir. Damn, you just carry that with you everywhere? Convenient. The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your skip tonight was brilliant. Really showed me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate. Am I having a thought? You can. It's the only way he can see through the depth switch you sunk. Yeah. Did a thought appear? Yeah, a thought appeared. I'm glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now. I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jowd's innocence, it'd be meaningless if Jowd or Camilla dies. I have to do something about the kidnapping somehow. Maybe I should ask for some advice from the capable detective here. Sure. Brain.
Most likely the minister won't stop the execution, not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped.
But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it.
Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister.
Prove it? How? I doubt his wife's ever going to answer the phone if we call from here.
If we call from here, right. But a telephone works in both directions.
What are you saying?
I'm saying is only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost.
Yeah?
I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change the situation.
Gee, detective.
The past 5 years, Camilla's the only thing that's kept me going. Can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me?
Try. Need to get the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. Is there a way? I mean, let's talk to him, why not? Excuse me, Mr. Minister?
I can't hear you.
So you heard everything we've been saying? Are you telling me you don't believe any of it?
Let me speak plainly. I don't trust you. There's somebody else who I trust even less.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
Me! I can't explain your existence. It's not normal, but I'm pretty abnormal myself. Man, I shouldn't have done all those drugs. So maybe you're a figment of my imagination. A delusion. Would you listen to a delusion?
Yeah. To be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. I got the bit about you not trusting me, though. Yeah, there we go. Whoops. Are we having a thought? Let's have that thought. Well, hanging around here won't change anything. I got 10 minutes before the prison van shows up. If I could just do something about the kidnapping in those 10 minutes, it's the telephone line to my only hope. Alright. Park, Super's office, chicken room, guard room, basement, special investigation, kitchen, courtyard, Camilla's old house. Is it this way? Lady Red's apartment. There we go. Just as I thought. This little girl's safe in her bed. Kiff. Tammy, it's time. The return of your bitchy lady. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Jowd's heart. And the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way. I bet the mistake-ridden abduction does too. She's awful. She's terrible. Show her to me. Alright, cleared chapter 12. We might actually get an extra chapter completed tonight. Alright, well, before we continue, I'm going to run to the bathroom. Leave you in suspense for a moment longer. I'm not small, I'm just far away.
Where is she?
Graham's taking a little bath on the futon. Alright. Continue playing. Chapter 13, 12:51 a.m. Visited the novelist's apartment again.
I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. Key to dispelling the minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing. And I need to use this key before the prison van arrives to pick up the death row inmate. I must kill her, speak to her, then resurrect her. There she is. Oh, my darling angel. Oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed, go out into the night to play? A daughter after my own heart. But I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone.
Have a drink to that.
I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new lighter. There's no reason to go out this late at night. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. Well, look what it has brought you. Your fever's even worse now than ever. Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Drinky, drinky, drink. More wine. Mama. Yes, darling. Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Emily. I hate you. Mama sucks ass. Looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. There's another lucky development too. Emily wants to call her father. We can just make use of that feeling somehow. I'd surely bring the Justice Minister around. Quick time. Phone. The lighter, which we could light. And that is all we can reach, so I guess we're lighting that lighter. A phone. Really? I told you, you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Emily. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. About spies. Oh no. Oh god. What do you mean? Weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? You really made me angry. You really have. We did get the Phoenix Wright style freak out of her hair blooming. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? She's even worse now. She is. I hate you. There. Excuse me. I'll be keeping my eye on you from now on, so you won't do anything else mischievous, like calling your father. I hate you. Did hear you, you know. Yes, I know. That's why I said I hate you. What a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this so Emily can call. Don't want to spoil it? You'd say more things, but you'll keep it to yourself? Okay, we could light the lighter on the ground, but I don't think that matters. In the wastebasket. Not too much for us. We can turn the knob here. We can drop a rat on her. We can reach this dictionary now. Ladies' dictionary. Wasn't this on a desk before? Poor thing. Destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. Alright, so I want to drop this hoist on her, right? Question is, how am I going to do that? Well, let's start by dropping a rat on her. Aww. I'm sorry, rat. Swing harder. Okay. I thought that might do something. Better not put out the lamp right now. Only pour oil on the flames of anger in the lady's heart. I want to give Emily a chance to use that telephone. To think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. Ooh, wait. You want to drop a rafter on your precious, awful, terrible bitch MILF? How could I? Easily. Holy fucking shit! We're having a good time, aren't we, little rodent? Oh, I'm sloshed as hell. Sweet dreams! Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? Here, drink a drink. Alright, so we've knocked the candelabra sideways, which is good. She's more powerful than I thought. She can't be stopped. It's like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side too. The angle of those candles. I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. Okay. Well, let's turn the valve with the rat on it. Oh no! No! How could I do this? Oh heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this. Of course, dim light suits my story of love quite well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. The gleeful abandon even? Yeah, it's so true. The chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. Love the thrill of romance. I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. Lighting mid off my ass. You just gonna keep drinking that wine that you dropped a match into? Throw it back. Oh, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for the clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Alright. I don't exactly know how this situation came about, but I think I owe the rat an apology. Rat seems to be unconscious. Now that the room's changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. I have to resurrect the rat. No, I can't resurrect the rat. Well, time to drop its corpse. Not quite. I can make the chandelier burn brighter. I think that helps us at the moment. Not at the moment. I mean, I can lower it. Not a chandelier! Throw it back, throw it back, throw it back. Alright, so I need her to scoot back slightly to get banked in the head. I mean, unless I can do it really quick while she's... Ooh, such insolence! Alright, I want to try it again like when she first starts walking. But I think she's going to dodge it no matter what I do. Smooth. That's twice she managed to dodge like that. Who knew she was such a dodging champion? Starting to get annoyed. Again, I'll get it this time. I think I missed a line of dialogue. Insolence or isolation? Whatever, I'll look it up tomorrow. Insolence. Why would it be isolation? Alright. So, I guess we need to try and drop it when she's dead center. There we go. Emily, help me. Mama. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Here's the weakness of my darling angel. We're going to drink this match. Chandelier is on her tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. Funny. Dang, I can't get into the chandelier and now make the flames brighter. If I recall, the novelist said she didn't like the dark. Don't want to thrash her more than she is already. But not put out the lamp. Okay, well. Not useful. I like that the panic music's playing. Yeah, we got her. I guess now we pull her up, right? What's going on here? I mean, look, can you see this? Help me, please. Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess you're just going to stay up there spinning too. Alright, I'm lighting her on fire. I ignited the rat. Excellent. Really owe that poor rat an apology. This might be a really good chance for me too. I have to get that phone to Emily. I didn't expect that to be a part of the solution, but I'll take it. Mama! What the world is going on here? Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? It'll only be a minute. Ah! Don't you dare, Emily! I won't have it. Get me down. Hello, Papa?
Billy, is that you?
Of course it is, silly. What did you think?
But I heard. They said you were... Never mind. It's nothing.
She won't let go of that wine dam? Yeah, no. She cares about many things, and that alcohol is chief among them. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa.
Birthday? Alright, it was my birthday today, wasn't it?
I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to me, no Mama.
Oh, you mean old mama? I mean your mother. What's she up to right now?
Well, she's certainly up alright. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment.
Get me down!
She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble.
Oh, Emily. I need to be taught a lesson. I'm a stinky boy. I'm the one who was wrong. Could you tell your mother I'm sorry?
What do you have to be sorry about?
Everything! I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's alright now. Ah, all the lines in my face.
I'm getting younger. I'm de-aging at a rapid rate.
Oh no, I'm becoming a child. Help me, Emily. Help me. Wah.
Oh, okay.
You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. Like how I was about to murder an innocent man. The job of a justice minister is very complicated, you see. Sometimes I have to murder innocent men.
Okay.
Just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. You do something naughty to your mother. If you did, I want you to apologize.
I didn't do shit. I don't think I did anything. But okay, I apologize.
That's a good girl.
Okay, Papa. Have a good night. I love you. Bye-bye.
You too, Emily. Good night, sweetheart. The answer to that, dear Emily, is yes.
Mama, I'm sorry that you are an alcoholic.
My goodness, why the sudden change?
I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand that your raging alcoholism and the fact that you abandoned our father and the fact that you write clearly adult fan fiction while you're in the room with me, your daughter, that is all totally normal and okay and good mother things. Emily, I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels.
That makes me a little sad.
Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated.
Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. I shouldn't treat you like you're a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all.
And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. Okay, I think I'm going to stop trying to read them. What? Or maybe she is. I'll actually read them. The translation was a little funky.
Maybe you should wait until you're a little older for that.
Okay, Mama.
So, Emily, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your old mama, you think you could let me down?
You know, I would love to do that. But I'm feeling too dizzy and sick right now. I'm dead.
Night, on my holiest of nights, my deadline. Looks like the only thing pressing on me would be this chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel. At least I can get wasted still.
All of a sudden, everybody is getting along again. Such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? That doesn't seem right. In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Kamala is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office where everybody's waiting for the prison van. Mrs. family now has the smiles and harmony back. Camilla is still in the hands of kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office, like I said 2 seconds ago. I may have engaged in a little bit of trolling, but I was not joking about being... Oh, I may have engaged in a little bit of trolling, but I was not joking about being debilitatingly sick. Blech. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still as furrowed as ever, unlike a father who's just learned his daughter is safe. Seems to still be in the depths of despair. Man, this guy sucks ass. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. Seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen.
I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine.
No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. Literally, I didn't do anything.
What did he do?
But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. Yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? You're prettier when you smile. Ah, of course, there's still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. Is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister?
Please let me think in peace until the person that arrives.
Alright, time to go into his brain. Mr. Minister? Oh, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist?
Thank you, I expressed. That was meant for you.
I kind of figured on account of nobody else did anything.
You're a ghost, aren't you? You have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you?
No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you.
You actually don't. You know, for quite a while now, I had no idea that they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts.
Known about what?
I knew about the existence of somebody who could control others. A manipulator.
What's this?
Itch my back.
These titties too heavy.
That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd.
Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know?
Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. Boy. There's some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd.
Right. They don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison.
There are 3 prisoners, including you in this special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common.
They do they? Tell us more.
The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast.
Ah, geez, exercise? Alright. You got it, Gremlin. Get my chair back real quick. And turned around, he's like, Mommy, what the fuck? Don't make any noise. I hate you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, boy, these pants are too loose. Your evil knows no bounds. Truly, you are despicable, Gremlin. Right. Roll my chair back up.
The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime. Both of their crimes were impossible.
Impossible.
The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. Excuse me. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition.
What could that be?
The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator.
Manipulator, huh?
That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research the theory. Some unknown power has been at work. Past several years, Inspector Capanella has been studying these cases.
He has he?
Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act. According to the inspector, the first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective.
Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate others' behavior like that.
I certainly don't work on living creatures.
That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake.
What?
You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it?
I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Fine. Speak out loud so that Inspector Campanella can hear this too.
I like how he's clean shaven in the back.
Something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Campanella, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought.
Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister.
I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand.
What's this?
A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled.
What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. More powerful ghost.
What's going on? This document. What am I doing? I mustn't sign it. Wait, don't deliver that document.
Why didn't you speak up? God, you're a shit-ass man.
That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began.
Interesting. So I wonder if that's part of why we got killed as Cecil, if we were being controlled at some point.
At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I'd been manipulated. My memory of the event was only hazy at best.
Ah, okay. So his memories became blurred afterwards. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh?
Signing the execution orders was part of a justice minister's job. At the time.
But you haven't signed one in 10 years.
I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. The next day, it dawned on me. I remember Inspector Campanella report on the existence of a manipulator. As the Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. Something like that got out, the nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I'd actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened.
I suppose. But it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have told him at least. You should have told that. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister.
Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. Then my wife found out I was worried about something.
But if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen.
Explained it to her. She was dead set against the way I was handling it.
You don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately. I'm moving out.
Then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen, so I've been keeping my distance from everybody.
That's why you've been telling people to stay back. There's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact the person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's something I can't do. That's unfair. I want the balance patch to adjust so that I can also control people. Then I can use Jowd's cool big body to beat the shit out of people. Apparently different ghosts get different ghost tricks. Which, interestingly, sets up, like, sequel potential that never materialized. I wonder if this game just didn't sell well, or if they just didn't feel like they had more ideas.
But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from.
Where it comes from? Not that I think the game needs a sequel, just like, you know.
Inspector Cabanella, this manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit.
Spirit?
As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now.
What? What did you say? Jowd, don't tell me you could hear this ghost too.
I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you, except there's these two soldiers right behind you.
Spirit, ghost, gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I suddenly have some very urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making a final decision, sir.
Inspector.
This is Lynn. I'm at the park.
Been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence?
Well, situation here is kind of difficult to explain. Cecil, if you're there, come to the park immediately.
No one says goodbye anymore. It's like you're needed. Help is needed, Cecil.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I could technically talk to each of them.
I know, actually, right from the beginning.
Knew what?
You saved my life the first time we met tonight.
Oh, that.
I talked about that miserable, pathetic, short-sighted, disgraceful, stinky, dumb, no-good, uggo man. I knew I was talking about me. I hated who I'd become. But you helped me appreciate the truth. Now I truly understand the wonderful support I've been getting from so many, including that of my loving family.
I don't care. I'm glad to hear it.
Starting to realize what a lucky man I am. It's all thanks to you.
Let's talk to Jowd. Spear! Never saw that coming. Minister was being controlled, huh?
Truly sorry, Detective Jowd. I have no excuse to offer you.
You know, maybe it was all for the best.
What do you mean?
If you had never been manipulated, you never would have believed the power existed. After all, you're a realist, right? It just goes to show you, you never know when even the worst things can turn out good.
Detective Jowd, I don't know what to say.
It's alright, Cecil. You better go help Lynn. She's a good kid, but she has a habit of taking on other people's problems.
Yeah, no. Let's see. She's in Temsic Park, eh? I'm still trying to figure out if it's intentionally supposed to be Kismet backwards. Oh. Having a thought. I wonder why the inspector's wife went running out like that. I'm more concerned about Lynn. She looked really upset. Better go see her fast. Alright, the park. Part of me is wondering, like, what happens if you jump back to some of these locations at various points in the story. Like, somebody's got to have had the patience to do it all. You put money on it? Did I pass it? Basement guard room. There we go, park. I did miss it. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off towards Temsic Park, a place where clearly something big is taking place. Manipulator. Person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even her own death. Could be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? No, it could have been too. That would explain why her memory of the moment was hazy. New illustration. 12:51 a.m. to 1:28 a.m. Save. And that's a good spot to wrap up. Look at our 16 of 30 achieved. Avert fate without any deaths after the final fate change. Still don't know what this is. We'll have to check that out. Lead the way outside without failing. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna have to do this at that stealth section without screwing up at some point. Too much medicine. Avert fate without any deaths after the final fate change. So I unintentionally solved this one perfectly. I don't know what I was supposed to have done differently. Or maybe this is just like I did it perfectly the first time. Maybe that's what the other one is too. We got quite a few challenges here. Complete all 5x5 puzzles. Don't know what this means. Oh, maybe this ghost puzzle thing is going to be like additional puzzles afterwards. Alright. Oh, there's a lot more art at the end of the game. A bunch of music. Cool. Alright. So yeah, I will be back with this. I don't know if it's going to be on Sunday or if I'm going to do that mech game on Sunday. But we are going to finish Ghost Trip at some point. And then, like I said, I've got that mech roguelike that I want to check out since somebody was kind enough to send me a code. We've got Lil Gator Games DLC that I'm going to play at some point. We've got Chapter 5 of Scarlet Hollow has come out. And tomorrow it will fully come out. And I think that's it. I think that's everything. So a lot of games I want to be trying out. And Slay the Spire 2 comes out early March. So yeah, new Scarlet Hollow. I'll be continuing my playthrough that I started on stream over here. And then I'll probably try to continue it on my other files as well. It's been years though, so like I don't exactly remember where I was with it all, but I'm very excited. Hopefully the like little like this is what you did on each of these days will be good enough for me to remember it all. As always, you guys can follow me on social media if you want to join the Discord. It's a nice chill community, or you can follow me on Blue Sky to know when I'm going live. And if you wouldn't mind grabbing yourselves a raid message, we'll find somebody to raid. Excuse me. And then I will go make dinner. Dragoon's doing Blade Song. Astral Hammer's doing Time Spinner. Cereza's doing something. Ilion's doing something retro. DOS Games. Neri's doing Tony Hawk. Everybody loves Tony Hawk. Alright, so do I want to do Neri or Dragoon? Let's do Dragoon. It's been a little bit since I've raided Dragoon. I can raid Neri another time. Why does it keep changing the... Alright. Everyone go say hi to Dragoon for me. They're playing that swordsmithing game. And I'll see you guys soon. For something. Ghost Trick will continue though. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Goodbye.